Hello, Monsters Abandoned. Welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms, the Furious, Wild, and the third part of my Shamoke Campaign. Last time we confederated this guy, Doozy. I'm going to call him Doozy from now on. He's Doozy, he's a superstitious warrior. He's now married to our sister, so that's nice, I guess. And because he's now, we vassalized him.
This cannot be.
No, we did last episode. Didn't you watch it? You were actually in it, Shamoke. Anywho, because we've vassalized him anyway, we've got the Doozy, the Sage's fealty there. So we get some extra stuff, which is all very good, but we also get some access to some new units. Now, I'm tempted to actually recruit some of these units, but I don't know if I want to put, like, we've got Dai here. Now, the Hidden Vipers are quite expensive. I'm tempted to put, he gets charged again. You know what? Let's do this. So let's switch out some of these units. So we're going to get a couple of the Hidden Vipers in here. Something like that. And then over here, we're going to get a couple of the Wuling Slingers. I'm tempted to get some of the... I was tempted to get some of the Poison Spears, but they're 213 each. That's pretty pricey. That's pretty pricey. I'm going to hold off. Because we don't have a lot of money at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually I'm going to make Dai the administrator here. Now, Mao does have slightly better stuff, but Dai, I believe, it's not listed here, increases population growth in local administration, in the local commandery. So we're going to pop her in there, and hopefully we should see characters 10k. Okay, don't know why that is, because Dai, if we have a quick look, so plus 5k. Don't know why we're getting 10k then. Not that I'm going to complain. That's fine. Oh, okay, 6k from Cave Lords. There we go. Again, that's not 5k, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, Cave Lord is Cave... Wait, what's the Cave Lords? Court. Cave Lord is the administrator. Yes, that's fine. Good. Whatevs. I don't think... So population income, I don't think gets increased by anything. I think it's just a base. So even though it says income for everything, I don't think population income gets increased, so we won't worry too much about that. Now, what I do want to do is I want to get the infantry chief trait here, because that will give us charge reflect. And I think that'll work quite well on our Hidden Vipers, because the Hidden Vipers then will basically be able to rebuff. And so basically we can have them on the flanks. Any cavalry charges into them, it's going to get fucking wrecked. I try to. Okay, so let's end the turn. Now, you might have noticed that my characters don't have ages. They've actually just got turns. And that's because there's a new option where you can basically make sure your characters never die. And I mean, it's quite true to the period, I think, where, hello, you want to aid us against Tuan, and you're willing to pay us for it. It's always a bit risky getting Doozy into a fight, because... He does tend to, like, run away with it a bit. However, if he's willing to pay me for it, sure.
We have achieved the intended result.
Yes, good, I guess. Right, you're running away. That's fine. Not too bothered about that. Whether he wanted to pay me for that, but we've got tribal tenacity. That's good. And we've got a political breakthrough. Excellent. Excellent. So we can have a look at the reforms. So we've got access to some more reforms over there, which is quite nice. I am tempted. So we can get formations here. I'm not massively bothered about that. But extra running speed charge bonus enables scale when attacking on the campaign map. I mean, that's quite good. More trade agreements could be quite nice as well. Income from commerce, I mean, like, yeah, maybe. So that's going to give us trade influence. That's different relations with Han Empire. Not that as much. You know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to go tribal zeal. It's going to take 10 turns, but I mean, 20% extra battle speed. Nice. Taking some of that. We're just gonna like heal up for a couple of turns or something. Just let ourselves do the mustering. Get some mustard on. Tasty. We do have some assignments, but it's going to cost 6 reserves, and we've only got 3, so nope, not doing that. Ain't going to do that. Tuan is just down here. We could, like, just go and, you know, fucking punch him in the face, couldn't we? It will break our mustering, but on the other hand... It's just slingers, who gives a shit? Come on guys. Let's go for it. I'm going to go for this place. Grab them. We're also at war with Wutugu. And what does Wutugu bring to the party? So, he gives Valley Tribesmen, Shields of the South, and Wugyu Axe Throwers. Oh, hello, Axe Throwers. I mean, they're not javelins, but, you know, still won't turn my nose up at them. Especially if we got Doozy coming to help. I think Doozy's at war with some people, but on the other hand, I think because we've vassalized him, he's had, like the wars have been cancelled. Because he was at war with... Oh, what are you doing? Dying slowly. That's fine. The Great Divide. Your officials witness smoke rising from one of your villages while visiting it for routine inspection. Blah, 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 blah. Ow. Fu Ling has had a bit of a rough time. Now, you're slowly dying, which is fine. What's our garrison like here? Just to be on the safe side. How do I look at the I fucking knew this. Oh, who cares? It's probably got a garrison. It's probably fine. Probably. Yeah, it normally has a little garrison button next to it. Does it not have a garrison? Is that a problem? We could kill him. Fuck it. Let's just... If this is his only settlement, then... It's just a delegate, isn't it? That's not really even worth the effort.
Heaven rewarded our passion.
Did it? Good. Okay, so we know that he's aggressive, so there's no points trying to vassalize him, so we'll just confederate him.
Share a higher purpose now.
Bosh. Failed to Tuan. There we go. So we get plus 15 melee evasion. That's not bad. I'll take that. And he's got all these dweebs over here. And guess what? You're fired.
Your presence is heartening.
Glad to hear it. Also, you're fired. Get out. Get the fuck out. Okay, so we've got a copper pit, which is good because that's giving us some income. And we've also got another fealty, which is nice. And we get +2 to domination. So we now have currently minus 10% recruitment costs for all Nanman units and +4 morale, which is not bad. I mean, both of these are fine. I mean, I guess, would we get minus 100% recruitment cost reduction? I guess we would. I mean, we could basically recruit units for free, which is, you know, fine. On the other hand, getting, like, the income from tributaries is really nice, because if we have a look at our incomes, we're currently getting 664 from tributaries. Obviously, you know, doubling that, ka-ching, right? We're in the money. Nice. I think, should we go for Wutugu next? I don't know how many settlements he's got. I'm not sure how many settlements he might just have the one. On the other hand, he's got a major city as well. He's got a major city. There's the garrison, so that's quite nasty. Plus, he's probably got an army, so he's going to be tough to deal with, unfortunately. That does mean that Doozy just gave us 900 quid for nothing. So thanks for that, buddy. You weirdo. He's a weirdo. I bet you someone's going to declare war on us this turn. I can just see it coming.
You have provoked our fury.
And there we go.
Meditate on experience,
It's almost like bloody clockwork.
and wisdom will follow.
Okay. Bunch of people declaring war on us. That also declares war on Doozy. Apparently we've got a mission to sign an alliance with Shihi. This guy. So this is the new 3LC character. There's a civil war going on. Apparently. Good for Dongmin. He's having a lovely old time there. Okay, so what are these guys? These are Shini. to these guys over here. So that's income from industry. Okay, well that's fine. We can probably do something with that. Who's leveled up? Ah, Die's leveled up. Good old Die. Now, you are careless. You're really? You're cruel. Okay, fine. And agile. Well, that's something. So, I guess you've got more melee. So maybe we go melee evasion. Your melee, it's not... You've got +1 melee evasion. This isn't great. Let's... I'm tempted to go expertise. I'm going to go expertise. Bosh. Done it. Now, what I do need to check actually is my court, because we've probably got a bunch of people in here now. So Tuan is our new general guy. He's got a bodyguard. He's also got a black stallion, and he's got a battle axe, and he's fairly happy-ish. I should probably pop him in the tribal council. Who else we got? We've got Mao Chuan. I don't know. He's not very happy, is he? Lack of purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Who are you? Tu Chu. Are you the son of someone else? Relations. Okay. You're a bit meh, to be honest. I'm tempted to fire you. Should I fire you? You are costing me money, so yes. You're out. You're out of here. Who the fuck are you? A reckless vanguard. That's quite exciting, isn't it? But also, I don't need you, so get out. Get out. You're saving. I need to save me money. You're costing me too much. I guess you can be a thing. That'll keep you both fairly happy, won't it? Probably. 49. That's fine. Spouse is Chen Pai Min. Who? What are you? Coordinated, strong. That's quite nice. And reckless. Okay. Can we have a look at you? And let's have a look at your relations. Where is your wife? Who the fuck is she working for? No one. Apparently she just is. She just exists somewhere, but she isn't working for anyone. Fair enough. I guess at least I'm not having to pay her money, so that's good. That's something. Right. Now, what do we want here? So, anything that's going to give us some money, basically. Or population. Now, population growth, I think, is pretty important, because the more population growth we get, the better. Governing halls, that's not super useful. I mean, we don't really have much money. There is a toolmaker down here, so that will bring in some cash. I'm tempted maybe to go for the peasantry for the income from peasantry, to get the food store, because that will give us a little bit of extra income. Plus, it'll be multiplied by the bonuses that we get from our population. So that could be quite useful. On the other hand, do I just want to go more population growth? I kind of do. Plus, this will give us 10% income from industry, and we'll get the toolmaker. It's done. It's done. We're doing that. Okay, where's Wutugu? He's over there somewhere. Skulking, no doubt. There he is. There's the cheeky little bugger.
Attention!
Hanging about, making the place look untidy. What have you got? Shield to the south. Okay. You've got slingers. You've got Nanman warriors. And then there's you. Oh, what do you got? King Wutugu's two-handed axe. Well, that's exciting. You've also got a book of songs. So, obviously, you like a bit of singing, you like a bit of chopping, you're careless, you're intimidating, you're solitary. Fair enough. And apparently, you're also working on your butchering. Ah.
Hold your nerve.
I'm tempted to wait here for just like a turn or two. Especially if we're going to have to... Oh, we got this as well. Land development for population growth? Sure. Sure, population is not... Oh, have we got anything that's going to increase public order? Not at the moment. Let's just go Labour Guild then. Let's do that. Let's just keep bumping up that public order. Okay, we need to kill Wutugu. That should be...
Trade provides opportunity for all.
Okay, could look happy about it though. Just saying.
We have come to terms.
I mean, the longer I don't have someone trying to kill me, the better. What's Wutugu? He's just hiding. Oh. Doozy's coming to lend a hand, is he? Trial of Beasts. As long as there was a tribe who gained the trust of the land itself, with that trust being so great that the region's beast even allowed the tribe's warriors to ride them into battle. Now word has reached you that one of your enemies has discovered one such beast, a battle elephant no less, and is transporting it to their territory. You strike them, you should capture it yourself and field it against them. Engage this guy. Well, he is fucking miles ago. I've got 25 turns to do it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, look at our money. That's good. Money's actually starting to come in. This is very exciting. I'm feeling wealthy already. Do I want to...
Shape and guide passion.
I mean, like, if I lay siege to this,
Peace through conquest.
that's going to be quite tough, isn't it? That's going to be quite tough. Let's... What are we going to be fighting? Spear boys. Mostly spear boys. Who, I'll be honest, they've got quite a chunk of armour, but pretty much fuck all else. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out these guys for these guys. And then I'm going to maybe just get some, like, more of you. Maybe some... Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay. Maybe will Doozy come and help us? Maybe. Say, Doozy is kind of just one... If you're not careful, he will just wander around capturing shit while you're not looking. The AI does tend to focus on you, and that does... Hello? Where are you off to? Eh? I think Wutugu only has this settlement, so if we can reach that in one turn, we might be able to capture it before he can do anything. Martung declares war on the Han Empire, good for him, blah blah blah. Marriage of Menghuo and Zhurong, the two heaven-joined lovers, Menghuo and Zhurong, have joined their power in marriage. By doing so, their tribes too have entwined. They now present a united front against those who would oppose them. That's a bit scary. So, those guys are confederated. So that's worrying. Okay, you're going to get more health.
To war.
Okay, if I go to water, can I...
Let fury explode and lay them low.
Shit, I was really hoping I could reach them in one turn, but apparently not. That's left me in a terrible position. On the other hand, if he goes to one of my settlements, do we think we can take him? It's ballsy, but potentially. Are you at war with... Will you help me out against Wutugu? The only problem is, it looks like he can reach there in one turn, which means what he'd do is he'd attack the city. I'd have to help him. If that's Wutugu's only settlement, oh fuck, it's not. Got another one up there.
Enter freely, friend.
So this is what you got to be careful, because if I do that, he Doozy might come and take that, and then he's got that settlement, and then I'm like, well, can I have it back? And he'll be like, no. Nope. Okay, let's just see what happens. It might be fine. It might be fine. I mean, Mengho and Zhurong confederating. I haven't seen it this early. Put it that way. This is very early for them to confederate like that. Oh, you're coming back, aren't you? You little cheeky motherfucker. What do I think? What do I think? I think that's a bit rich for my blood. Oh, really? You can still reach me. Fab! Fab! Okay, good. Well, this isn't an ideal engagement, but I'm feeling pretty, you know, pretty optimistic. Here's the main force. We have reinforcements arriving, but Shamoke, of course, has his little bow, and so we are... This is Wen over here, so we're going to just shoot arrows at her face. We don't have many arrows, about 10 in fact, but getting some hits in there. Bop. 15k, 13k, 11k.
To let you live until now.
Well, we're going to have to let her live because I think you're just running out of ammo. But down to 5.6k health and fleeing the battle. So one enemy general down. We didn't manage to kill him, but... And Shamoke is now out of ammo. He's also taking... He's not at full health either. He's only got 18k health, which is less than ideal. My army has strategically decided to hide in the corner over here. That's, you know... Corner camping is, it's kids, it's not cool. Okay, don't corner camp, but sometimes if you must corner camp, then obviously corner camp.
Faster!
I'm actually going to bring Shamoke back. You can see Wen is fleeing for the hills over there, a close relative in fact. Interesting. So it must be a relative of Wutugu. We've got the Nanman Warriors captain over there. Quite like these guys. Wearing these nice... So these are Valley Tribesmen. So these are one of the special units of Wutugu. Valley Tribesmen. I think they're just like Wuling fighters, just worse. They've got quite a few slingers. That's going to be a bit of an issue for us because, of course, we don't have any cavalry to chase them down. In comes Shamoke. Oh, doing a lovely hit there. Getting, I mean, 18 kills.
No strength left in you. Go back to your valley and stay there.
Yeah, stay there, you jerk. I mean, technically, he is in his valley. We're kind of invading him, but that's fine. So the now leaderless army is approaching our force, and here we are. So we set up just on the shoreline here, and we've sort of done a checkerboard pattern. My thinking is we might be able to use these slingers to hit enemy units as they engage us through the gaps. And there's our hidden vipers. So these are the units we got from having Doozy. As they look a bit muddy, don't they? They've all been kind of like rolling around in the mud or something. They are hidden vipers, so they, you know, stalk, basically. They have poison weapons, which means you won't see them do a huge... They won't get many kills, but that's because most of the effects is actually from the poison, which is an effect that gets put on the unit and then does damage. So the actual kill is attributed to the effect, not the actual unit that gave them the effect. Now, all these guys are very, very tired. Actually, those guys are fresh. There are some guys here who are very, very tired. Very, very tired. There we go. Sort of intermixed with the fresh. I don't quite understand why these units sort of hanging back. There's Wutugu himself. So he looks quite cool. So he's one of the special lords. You can't play him, but he's one of the major tribes. And then we've got a couple of other generals who are apparently just traipsing around behind. Guess they're not interested in joining in the battle. Fair enough. Wen has actually come back to the fight. She wants another go. And they are approaching our force. But I'm going to speed up time a little bit because it does take a little while for them to reach us. So their main force has finally arrived.
Our men have been discovered.
And they've spotted the hidden vipers, but that's fine. Because I wasn't particularly trying to hide them, so it's all good. Now, my general's the only thing on horseback, so they're the ones I need to really use to take out the slingers, or at least interrupt the slingers while my slingers deal with them. Now, in a slinger duel, we should be fine. So getting some nice hits in there, doing a little bit of damage. The slingers are actually very, very effective. They're an early unit, they're very, very cheap, but they will get a number of kills. Now, Wutugu really wants to dual die, and it looks like Shamoke and Wutugu would potentially go at each other. There's Edward charging in. Let's take out some of those slingers. However, I'm hesitant to get Shamoke to duel Wutugu because I think it might be very, very close. That's it, mowing them down. Nice work. Good job, Edwards.
You are in my way. Die. You and your tribe are nothing.
And our lines meeting in the centre.
The enemy unit flee!
There is their shield to the north. South even. That was the wrong direction. Like, I had 50-50 chance there and got the wrong one. Taking some damage from our slingers. Wutugu's just chilling out, just hanging around. And we're going to come in, hit them in the rear there. See, Die just kicking off. Carving our way through them. Shamoke up to 125 kills. Breaking those lads. There's Edward just running backwards and forwards, debuffing the morale. That's minus 15% morale to literally everyone nearby. That's going to do some serious damage to the morale. And I've decided Shamoke is going to duel Wutugu. It's dicey, but a nice little early hit there. Sort of. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Show no mercy!
It's going to be close though. They're both fairly equal.
Kill them!
Show no mercy.
But it's going to keep him busy.
Open fire.
Wen has returned, and I'm trying to get Die over there to bop her, if possible. Our infantry seems to be winning the engagement. You can see Edward there,
Down death.
mauling his way through a bunch of spearmen.
What cowards!
Kill them.
Get in there. And looks like Shamoke is winning that duel fairly handily.
Run. Run.
Come on, just a few more hits. Oh, close.
To battle.
Oh,
Shoot.
Release missile!
I think he got him. Good night.
Move, move!
The enemy warriors are running.
Shamoke's down. Sorry, not Shamoke. Shamoke has one. Wutugu's down. There we go.
Strike your target.
We're trying to get Shamoke back on his horse. Unfortunately, some Nanman warriors have got in the way.
Fire.
So Shamoke he's quite low on health. He's down to 10k health, and now he's surrounded by people who are trying to club him to death.
March at the double.
Reinforcements are moving in to assist.
Release missile.
Little charge in the rear there.
Go, go, go.
I'm trying to overwhelm their infantry, but I'm cautious about not pushing their slingers back too much.
The enemy run! Raven!
See lots of their units now fleeing, trying to get a surround on their infantry. that is returning or rallying and coming back to the fight. At the same time, I'm trying to get my slingers to concentrate fire on their slingers, because I don't want to be chasing their slingers across the battlefield, because that seems obnoxious.
Move out quickly.
Get them, lads.
Double time.
Okay, so far so good. You can see we've managed to break most of their infantry. Now my plan is to pull my infantry back and put my slingers in front, so that we can basically just start whittling. Any unit that gets anywhere near us is going to get a face full of stones.
Run, run.
That's the plan anyway. If we have a look at the hidden vipers there, you can see I've only got 2 kills. But that's because their effects, as I say, is what does the killing, not... I mean, their actual missile attack is not very damaging. They also tend to have an issue with trying to work out whether they're going to be shooting people or stabbing them. They're actually pretty good in melee if you have a look at their attack. 28 melee attack, they've got 34 melee evasion and 29% armor. I mean, that's pretty good. It's not bad. They will certainly survive in melee. Got Shamoke fighting the Nanman warrior captain. Slamming him. He's actually up to almost 200 kills now. I mean, it's no Lubu, but it's not bad.
Hurry, move. Faster.
You can see our other generals running around,
Kill them.
taking out those slingers. But when their slingers move in to actually start attacking, they just get riddled with slinger stones. There we go, so Nanman spearmen not facing the right direction. Also don't have shields. And you can see they're poisoned as well. So that's 60 damage over 15 seconds.
The enemy warriors are running.
So it's actually going to do like a fair chunk of damage to their health. I would at some point like to test out how much damage that poison actually does. I feel like it's quite a lot, but I could be wrong. Most of the enemy army is now fleeing for the hills. Even the enemy generals that never actually made it to combat now running away. And we're just going to use Edward, with Kai on obviously, Dai and Shamoke to chase down as much infantry as possible to make sure that any follow-up battle is nice and easy. But considering what we had a raid against us, pretty good. Was a little bit closer than I would have liked. Oh, we had a heart attack. Oh dear.
Celebrate. Our victory was just.
I mean, it was pretty good, yeah. Oh, we got a boar, a stone boar, and some stuff. Lovely. And more stuff. Hello, Mao Runing. You've got a stone axe. Don't really care about that. You're pacifists. You're cautious. You're agile. I'm just going to release you.
I will show mercy this time.
And I'm going to take the replenishment, I think. Now, I don't know how much of that was the garrison, but...
Our wrath will be swift and absolute.
Okay. Oh, you're right next to my... So, although you've just run away. Okay, fine. I guess that's fine. Now, you've got a couple of settlements, so... Did I want to... Now you've got the 10% armor piercing damage, which means if I have a look, you now got 4k armor piercing damage. So did we decide if this did normal damage or not? I can't remember. Maybe just go with more health. Mind you, your melee evasion's pretty good. Do you want to go a little bit more? 36 up to 41.
Old makes way for the new.
Yep, that is true. And Dai has also ranked up. And I think we were going expertise with you as well, weren't we? 10 melee evasion, which isn't... You're not doing great, but it's something.
Attack!
It's something. Okay, can we just auto-resolve that one? Do we think... Probably. Can I... Fuck it, we'll just delegate it, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, he says.
My will was unbeatable.
Yeah, it was alright.
A fine settlement. We'll take it.
Okay, you've got some salt over there as well.
Do so would be madness.
Would it? Are you sure? Okay, we've got something that gives extra replenishment here, and for the moment I'm like, yes, let's keep that. We've got the pier as well. One of the few buildings that actually kind of like does branch off for the Nanman. Most of them don't. You can see most of them are just the bog standards. But over here, we do get some... Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Now you have... I'm wondering if you would... Would you... Would you maybe just surrender to me?
A waste of time.
I don't think you will. We'll just have to kill you the old-fashioned way.
We will have unity or death.
With shankings. I would like to get another army, but I just can't afford at the moment. I've got the stone pig, which is something... You know what I did want to do? I wanted to get married, didn't I? So... Let's go to the family tree. I can marry... Don't want to marry die. Now, are you compatible? Does it matter? It's fine. It's alright. She's now married into the faction, so she's going to be fairly happy. She's now... Jesus Christ, she's costing me a lot. But still, we are now hitched. Okay, I'm going to leave them a turn to replenish. And then we're going to go up and take... I don't think taking that should be particularly hard. The fact they've declared war on us is annoying. There's not much we can do to stop them, really, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. Shamoke Kai and Dai have all become butchers. And... Oh! This is quite nice. Shamoke has become stalwart, which gives plus 5% income from all sources, which is not bad. Okay, if we can suppress this lot up here. I mean, Dosi, what are you? Okay, you're aggressive, so there's no point trying to vassalize you.
Enter freely, friend.
So maybe if we say call to arms against... Oh, you're already at war. Of course, because they declared war on us while you were a vassal, so you're already automatically at war with them. That's fine. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right, I reckon Doozy should be able to go and grab Wu Yang over there. You're going to run away.
Benefit us both.
You want a guarantee of autonomy. Well, to be honest, I would prefer to keep you as a vassal, so sure.
We have achieved the intended result.
I will take your money. You've taken them, so that should be them dead. Good. Now, because we didn't kill them, we don't get this extra bonus, but it does mean that we get their effects. So we get the extra income from industry, despite the fact that we didn't kill them. Do we just go straight for that? It's going to take a few turns. It's a bit... Maybe give it another turn. Maybe give it another turn. We've got a mathematician. Alright, good. Actually, should we give that to Kai? Because that's going to give us +4 reserves faction-wide. Because he is our faction heir. He's now a resilient bastion. Look at that. You're a practice bureaucrat now. Plus 15% income from peasantry, faction-wide. If you are his prime minister, heir, or faction leader. Which you are not. So there. Okay, population is growing here, so that's giving us more income. That's really nice. It's going up by 29 a turn, which is okay. We could get more food, but I'm not particularly bothered about that. Yeah, if we upgrade this, it's not going to give us... Will at next rank we will get some extra garrison, which isn't. It's not going to change our lives, but apparently someone of merit has turned up. You've got a Jade Archer. Is that it? You're untried strategist. Plus 15% attack rate for ranged units. Oh, that's quite good. Beginner Coin Master. I quite like these different little traits. They're a bit more interesting than the normal ones that we got in the Han factions. So that's exciting. Okay, we need to take Wutugu. We can take Wutugu, take him out. Hello.
We offer you peace.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do, but you're not going to get it.
We expected gratitude.
You declared war on me. What were you thinking? Okay, you're over there. You're actually not as bad as I thought, so we should be able to just quickly sort that. Menghuo, and okay, so that's another faction between Confederated. You don't know who that is. A friend in need. A solid friend is worth more than 1,000 unknown soldiers. As you lie recovering from a battle, a comrade tells you a tale of your friend who took great risk and great injury to save you in the fray. You survived because of them. You survived too, but not without bearing this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Dai's been wounded. But apparently, everyone's now getting on famously. Well, that's nice. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. Let's go and fuck them up.
Gather your strength.
We're going to get up there. We're going to ruddy murder them. And I'm going to take their stuff. That's going to be the plan. Doozy is doing his thing. We now border a Han faction.
Do we have to?
Well, yes, you are our neighbours. You don't like us, but maybe we can, like... Can we... Oh, yeah, we can't do any deals, can we? Okay, well, hopefully we can just ignore each other. I mean, ideally what I want to do is vassalize Wutugu because he's a controlling narcissist, but he's not defiant. So, we should be able to vassalize him. And once we've vassalized him, we can then give him back his settlement and he can just sort of protect our northern border. And then we can concentrate on what's going on down here. I think that's what we need to do. I think that's my plan. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.